November 13th, 2015, a phone call came into 911 in the suburb of Dallas. The caller was a man, and from the sound of his voice, he was clearly upset. He told this operator that he needed an ambulance because his grandmother was actually lying on the floor, not moving. Now, besides that, the things that he was saying on this call were pretty confusing. When the operator asked him what his phone number was in case, the call dropped, he said he didn't know it. He said that he was calling from a neighbor's phone, yet he was able to give his address. So naturally, first responders took over and they took him at his word as well. They figured that they were walking into this medical emergency with this elderly woman, an elderly woman who had fallen or collapsed.
Wounds to the head, copious lots of blood on the floor.
God. Police! Stay on me, Drew. Clear? Clear? Got blood in the kitchen? Blood down this hall?
Well, when they got to the house and into the kitchen, they stopped dead in their tracks. Because someone was, yes, lying on the floor and they weren't moving, but it wasn't someone's grandma. It was a young woman, face down, lying in a pool of blood. And she had one gunshot wound right above her eye.
We got one down, shell casing on the floor.
And then right there next to her body, there was a single shell casing from a gun. So right away, officers searched the entire house, making sure that nobody else was hurt or there, and also confirming that whoever did this wasn't still inside the home. Upstairs in the master bedroom, they found jewelry boxes scattered on the floor, and somebody had also opened a small safe. But sure enough, aside from that, the home was empty. Other than the woman who was on the kitchen floor. But really quickly, speaking of the woman, police found an ID card in her pocket. And it turns out that she was one of their own, a volunteer police officer. And more than that, it was only 8 days until her wedding day. So what happened here? Who was this woman, and why did somebody want her dead? And why did somebody seemingly lie about it? Well, there's a lot to unpack today. I'm Annie Elise, this is 10 to Life, and let's jump right in. In 2015, when this all went down, Laura Grillo was just 37 years old. She was thin, she had striking blue eyes, blonde hair, and in every picture that I've seen of her, she has this huge, huge smile, which I have to say is kind of surprising because for a lot of her life, she didn't really have a whole lot to smile about.